Hey everybody, this is John from Elite. Today I wanted to talk to you about seasonal affective disorder, or what some people call seasonal depression. This is something that, especially in our area, that a lot of people are dealing with. And no matter what I say today, I'm not making this out like this is easy to defeat. Obviously, this is very difficult for people. This is kind of, I guess, I would think of the easiest way to tackle something very difficult. As humans, we need to have progress. We need to feel like we're going somewhere and that we're actually producing something. We need to build something, or we just need to be working towards or becoming the person that we envision ourselves to become, or who we want ourselves to become. So the easiest way to do that is to have big, kind of really challenging goals to push yourself, say fall through the winter months, okay? To go into the summer accomplishing something big. Now, this doesn't have to be fitness. I'm going to relate this to fitness today just because I think that might be the easiest path to people feeling better. But this could be, hey, maybe you have a home improvement project at home where your goal is to work on this big project maybe throughout the year or throughout the season, to keep working to make your house better. That is progress. That makes you build something that feels good to do. So we need to do things that are, one, challenging, okay? Because if it's too easy and then you just do it every day, you're kind of like, yeah, cool, I got this habit and it's very easy. It's like, hey, I'm gonna make a coffee every day. Cool. That's not very hard. That doesn't move the needle. We need to challenge ourselves, so you need to have a big goal. So maybe if you're a regular exerciser and you're like, hey, I wanna get my first chin up, or I wanna get 5 chin-ups. Okay, that's a really challenging goal that might take the whole winter to kind of accomplish and working towards and to get there. What I would say is, hey, especially during the winter, okay, we tend to stay inside, which just makes this even worse. Okay, if you don't leave your house, if you don't go out and do something, you're going to tend to hide inside. You're not going to leave your house, which we all know after the last 2 years is not a good thing. You don't feel good mentally being home a lot. So I would say, making a goal of exercising like 4 or 5 times a week. Doesn't need to be anything crazy, but it has to be uncomfortable. You have to go out and do something or try to do something every single day if you can, but 4 or 5 days a week is a good goal. So we're like, all right, well, you're doing something that's hard. You're gonna be sweating, you're gonna get your heart rate up. It's not comfortable, okay? After you do those things, you're immediately gonna feel better about yourself for going and doing that, because one, exercise feels good, okay, not during, but after. But we need to have hard things and need to have that needle move so that you feel better. And then from there, you tend, once you're exercising, what we've seen the trend is, once you're exercising, you tend to eat better or make better decisions. Now, not saying that there's going to be slip-ups and fall-ups. Hey, I'm going to have a whole thing of cinnamon buns or whatever it may be. That's okay. But you're going to tend to eat better most of the time, which then would say, all right, then I'm going to probably lose weight because I'm exercising 4 or 5 days a week. And if I'm eating better, I'm more health conscious, I'm probably going to lose weight. Then from there, okay, you're going to have increased strength, you're going to have increased muscle, so you're going to feel better about yourself, you're going to look better, okay? And this can still be happening the whole time, where, say you look outside, it's dark all the time, it's gray, it snows, with all the road snow is like brown, okay? So that can still be there, but it wouldn't be as bad, and it also, you would be bettering yourself and moving the needle. So that seasonal depression, which usually seems like an eternity, when you're in it, it seems like it's never going to end. You feel like this place is never going to get different or change. That's going to be less of an impact on you because you're going to be working towards something and becoming, healthier. Time will go by faster. That time that seems this long is going to seem like this. Okay. And yes, like I said, there's going to be times where it's not going to be as good. But having a goal, I think exercise is probably the best one that you could jump onto, versus saying, hey, I'm going to go on a really hard diet, or I'm going to go, try to, learn math, some sophisticated math or something like that, and train yourself. Although you could be doing hard things and learning from that, you are going to feel the best from moving. So that's why I would say, hey, you got to leave your house. Hey, you got to do some exercise. Could be at like a commercial gym. It could be where you're getting coaching. But anything to where you're moving, you're feeling better. There's been a billion studies on just regular depression anyways, and how much exercise helps doing that. okay, and actually is help people get out of that, okay? But like I said, in no way am I saying that this is no joke. This is hard. This is really tough to deal with. But getting on an exercise plan and challenging yourself to go and be committed to that as many times a week as you can do. And I would say I'd recommend getting a coach, because they're going to be able to lead you and say, hey, you know what? Push here, pull back here, push there, and kind of tell you where to go and how to think about things, and kind of help you work through the mental toughness of, say, what seasonal depression is for you. But if you're having these issues right now, I'd say, hey, come and talk to a coach, come and join a gym, come and do an online program, something to where you're exercising every day. Hopefully leaving your house. I understand that working out at home is good, but I think leaving that place and going somewhere else is good for you. So if you guys have any questions, or you want to help us, or you want us to help you tackle this, please feel free to reach out. We'd love to help. Take it easy.